A lot of American vehicles are very good at a lot of different situations. Vehicles like the T-110E5 have great gun depression, used to have decent DPM, fantastic penetration, everything you'd want it kind of had for any scenario. That's also the same case for the M60 and the T-110E3, and that is definitely the case for the medium, the M48 Patton. It's got great gun depression sitting at 9 degrees. After its damage per minute and dispersion was buffed, it's one of the highest DPM mediums in tier 10. It's got, not the best top speed at 48 kilometers per hour, but thankfully it boasts a very solid power to weight ratio, which means that almost any terrain you keep at your top speed, which would actually keep you pretty much in sync with other tier 10 mediums, apart from the extremely fast ones like the 30B or the Leopard 1. It's kind of got everything you'd want going for it. It's got a boat-shaped hull, which means it can ricochet a lot of shells depending on what angle you're using it, and yeah, with the gun depression, everything kind of just falls into place. However, that does not mean this vehicle doesn't have downsides. If it is exposed, it's not like an STB1 where it's very low down, meaning that you can hide it. This tank is very large. It has quite a poor camouflage rating for the mediums, and because of that, when you are spotted, it's quite a large tank, and you will be quite easily shot. It's got massive track wheels that spin you out if you've been hit there. It's kind of like an E50M on that regard. Yeah, if this tank gets exposed out in the open, you're going to hit it every time, but it's not as fast as an E50M, as we clearly know. So you do got to be careful, but as long as you know where to push this tank in the position ahead of time, you'll do fine. And the best part about the Patton is it's kind of like a Heavy'em, where it's got enough armor hull down that I'm quite comfortable fighting against heavy tanks if I have to. So that's not too bad. It's just the fact that when it is exposed and you have to reposition, you have to be extremely careful because you can see just how juicy the sides of this vehicle do look. Now, medium-wise, they have a Balchation 25-ton AP, and that's it. But I do have to be careful because obviously while they may only have one mobile tank, you never know what the enemy team's going to do, and they could possibly send all of their tanks over towards C just to spite me. So I guess we'll find out, right? But I do have the convoy coming over here, it looks like, to help me out, which is actually pretty suiting. So let's see what we can do. Our team is actually doing the right thing, though. Our heavies are pushing towards B. I'm hoping that they will spot enemy tanks. There you go, a 57 heavy spotted over there, which should give me a little bit of confidence that most of their heavies will be going over that way. I guess we're going to find out, right? One great thing about the Patton is that it does have fantastic view range. While vehicles like the Vickers Light now have the most, this vehicle is, I think, second for the most view range in tier 10 with like the STB1 tying it, so that is absolutely amazing. Weirdly enough, we haven't spotted that many vehicles. There is the Balchation, which we got a pretty decent slap into, but I'm being very, very careful because they got a lot of tank destroyers. Speaking of tank destroyers, there's the 183, so maybe we can get a shell out in his vehicle. We also got the 57 heavy off to the side, so, oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Nice snap into that 57's turret across the map. You can see where that very accurate gun comes into place. There you go, another shot into that 57 heavy, and that guy's down to 57 health. Kind of suiting for the tank's name, isn't it? Oh, shell just missed, but it's not like it matters too much. We didn't need it anyway. So we got the Super Conqueror off to the side. Let's get a slap into the rear, or should I say just the lower plate of his vehicle, and back in the cover. Now, the good news is because the Super Conqueror is over here looking at us, that gives our team a lot of confidence to deal with whatever's in front of them. Although it seems like they're not using that confidence very well, as they have lost a lot of health. We got the T-110E4 all the way off to the side, and there is one nice shell into the side of his vehicle. Let's put on my adrenaline. Maybe we can get one more shell out, fire, and I don't know if that hit, but I'm hoping it did. We are down 2 tier 10s already, which isn't great, and I'm hoping that our team can clean up a bit, because right now they're not really doing fantastic at all. The Balchation's coming up behind them. Yeah, not fantastic. And wow, yeah, our team is completely folding. I don't know why, but they definitely are. So we got the 183 off to the side. Let's aim it on his tank and fire. There you go. There's one nice shell into the 183. Let's reload again. 3, 2, 1, and there you go. Another nice shell into the 183. Hopefully, just hopefully, the mouse or somebody finishes him off before he did. He penned him, of course. That's not great. We also got a full health E100 off to the side. Yeah, this is not the kind of battle that you want in tier 10, clearly. I mean, our team is quite quickly falling apart. But good news is that we still do have more tanks in them. The one I'm a little worried about right now is the E4. That is the guy with the big old slapper. So obviously I don't want to be slapped. Neither do my teammates want to be slapped for a big old 640. Oh yes, look at that. The boat-shaped hull doing its job. And what that means is we can just push right up onto the T-110E4, get a slap into the roof of his turret, stay hull down. We're up to 3,400 damage, which is pretty solid for a tier 10 match. Let's go for another shot into his turret, and there you go. Hull down capabilities all day for this vehicle. So let's get one more shell into the side of his tank, and this will be the end of the T-124, as the Conway should most likely get the shell in. So this battle was kind of sketchy for a little bit, because our team was not doing the best of jobs, but it looks like we are going to come out with a victory overall. Let's get a shell into the side of the Super Conqueror, and now we can start farming the E100. I saved my adrenaline for the perfect moment, and yeah, I mean, this is where the Patton's DPM just comes really, really handy. So let's get one more shell into the E100, and the Conway finishes him off. This was over 5,000 damage. We were able to do everything we needed to. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the M48 Patton. This is why it's such a can-do-it-all medium. It's got the mobility, it's got the gun, it's got the depression, in a good sense, and I mean, just look at what we were able to do. Now, we didn't pull out a mastery, but that's probably because we didn't kill anybody. But yeah, what a fantastic game. So let's do one more battle, see if we can, you know, keep that goodness up, or if it's going to fall very, very short. I'll be honest, the first battle I played in this tank off camera was not a win, but still did about 3,500 damage. I almost find it hard to do very bad in a Patton because it does everything so well. So here we go. We got two mediums up against us, the 121B, and as well a Type 61. I'm hoping that my Centurion 7-1 and Concept 1B help me out. The Concept is a very mobile heavy tank, as we clearly know, but it looks like he's going towards Heavy Hill. The issue is my Centurion is completely stock, so is one of my Waffles. Now, thankfully, the stock Waffle isn't bad, because it still has a really good DPM, but I'd rather have that 640 alpha. Either way, I guess we'll see what we can do against the 121B, and as well the Type 61. So I'm going to push up. I don't know if I can climb this hill here. I'm not a very fast medium, so I'm just going to go around the safe route, just in case. So Speed. Our Concept has pushed up, very aggressive, and two tanks have been spotted. That's nice, but it looks like that IS-4 might be coming towards here. If I start seeing a lot of heavies poking towards this side of the map, I'm going to be a little bit nervous. Somebody's in base A, so let's see if we can spot who is at base A. Hello? Oh, there you go. There's the Type 61 and a nice shell right into his vehicle. Let's put on my adrenaline, see if we can get a second shell in, and he bounced me, which is great. There you go. Two shells into the Type 61. I mean, this is where the gun feels really, really nice, obviously, getting out this massive damage. There you go. Another nice shot into the Type 61. Let's back up. This 121B does not have really the gun depression to shoot me right now, so there you go. Nice tap into the 121B turret. And now we back up again, so let's keep on backing up. Hopefully we can get another shell out into this 121B, and I might just go for the hatch. There you go, nice hatch shot. I mean, the Type 61 pushed up, but thankfully we do have support from my team. The IS-4 looks like he's not in mid, which is great for me. Type 61 bounced me hull down, which is also fantastic. You can see there's like a weird terrain deformity here that's making me not have the gun depression I want. There you go, that's more like it. Hopefully that Type 61 pokes. If he does, he'll be a one-shot, and I'm not going to have to worry about him, like, really ever again. But at the same time, it looks like he's not going to. Our 121B is still chilling there, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to push up over here. Maybe we can get a bit aggressive, get some shells out, as long as that, ooh, actually, no, there's the Type 61. Nice shell, but we are, ooh, we got a bounce, yes, look at that, armor working like a charm. I didn't expect the armor to work there, I'll be honest. I thought I was just going to get pens, but it probably should have been pen. That was, I definitely think the Type 61's problem, but either way, hopefully the Centurion's going to finish him off. He may be stock, but it is a Type 61 that has, like, literally no armor. So there you go. Nice shot into the 121B, and I'm just going to continue basically trying to hold hull down here while my teammate does that. There you go. Another shot into the 121B. We've got our adrenaline on. This guy's got a dead driver, so he's not getting back. There you go. 121 is cleared, and all we got left now is the Type 61. He may pen me, but we are going to finish him off. So not bad at all. We were able to clear both of their medium tanks, and that right there was a shot from one of the tank destroyers. Meaning that, yeah, they got TDs camping on the hill, which I don't really want to fight. I don't have enough view range to see them. One of them is possibly a 183 that tried to shoot at me, so not the safest of ideas right now. So what I'm going to do is we're going to push up behind this IS-4 and completely miss a very easy shell in this tank. Thankfully, in 3 more seconds, we'll have another shell ready. So 3, 2, 1, and fire. There you go. Nice tap into the rear of the IS-4. That guy is cleared. That's all nice, but the Waffle did finish off our teammate that went into mid. So we got to be careful. We got to be very, very careful in this situation. Our team is getting absolutely plundered by tank destroyer shells. I don't even know where their tank destroyers are because I don't think I've seen any of them spotted. So because of that, this is a really, really nervous situation here where Yeah, oh, there's one of the waffles spotted. That's nice, but there went my Centurion in the process from that waffle. So, again, not good. Thankfully, we are up on base cap, but we are not up on hit points right now. The only tank that's quite low is the Motion. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to push up. Ooh, there is the 183. Thankfully, the 183 has been spotted, and I have gotten a shot into him. Hopefully, our Concept 1B will push on him as well, but there you go. Oh boy, tank destroyers are actually probably going to end up killing this team. This is not good. This is not good at all. Hopefully, wow, yeah, this is sad. This is really, really sad right now. Oh boy, wow, now it's just me left. Well, let's get a shell into the Motion. There you go. Nice finishing shell. Definitely what I needed, and I was not detected myself, but we are a one-shot, which isn't great either. So, oh boy, this is not what I call fun, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I don't really know what to do in this situation. My team has completely bled to vehicles like the Waffle. Let's take a blind fire into the bush. But I can't really poke that bush, can I? No, not right now I can't, just because of the tank destroyers they have. I mean, there's no way. I don't think we win this. It's sad. That's all I'm going to say, sad. Sad is the word. All right, well, the 183 captured base C. Let's go for a tracking shot. There you go. That's exactly what I wanted. And yes, that's what I'm talking about. Suck it. Ha-ha. All right, definitely what I wanted there, but yeah, still not great news for me. So I'm just gonna push up. I mean, I'm probably gonna die, but they've got 3 bases capped, which is not exactly what I want right now. And one of the waffles is still full health, so yeah, this is just bad news written all over it. But I'm gonna try capping the base. I'm gonna go towards base B after this, but yeah, oh well. We tried our best, and we'll see how it works out. Come on, keep capping. Oh, gee. Come on, keep going. And, oh, there is one of the waffles spotted. Nice shell into his vehicle. He didn't hit me back, which is nice. So, at least we outspotted the waffle. You can see where the great spotting on this tank comes into place. So, that's very, very nice there. We are spotted ourselves, though. And, oh, boy, that is not what I want. Oh, okay. I guess that'll be the end of us. So, yeah, team sucked. I mean, there's not much to say about that. Just team fell apart. And we couldn't do much, but we still did 5,000 damage. We did the best we could, and that's about all I can say. If our team had just held out, we could have won on base capture, but oh well. Centurion did 0, or yeah, oh well. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Patton's still a great tank. Even though this team fell apart, Patton did its job, and we did everything we needed to. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.